Good afternoon, friends. Today we will talk about the most relevant events in the world. The world today. Russia learning from mistakes, analysts say. Musk cut Starlink amid attack by Ukraine. I'll tell you about it in 5 minutes. 3 months into the counteroffensive, Russia has slowed Ukraine's efforts by learning from past mistakes, analysts say, as it waits for the resolve of Kiev's Western backers to falter. Still, Ukraine appears to be making some progress. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said in a speech to the EU Parliament that there is heavy fighting, difficult fighting, but that the counteroffensive is gradually gaining ground. In his nightly address, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky thanked brigades fighting in the east and south for the very effective destruction of the occupiers. A Zelensky advisor called out Elon Musk after his new biography revealed details about how his company SpaceX cut off Starlink satellite internet service to Ukrainian submarine drones last year, just as they were launching an attack on a Russian fleet. Here's the latest on the war and its ripple effects across the globe. Key developments. Russia's organized defense marks a return to long-standing military doctrine and a shift from the early days of the war, when it overextended its forces, analysts say. Ian Matveev, a Russian military analyst for the Anti-Corruption Foundation, told the Post that Moscow's forces are adapting and using their experience of this war to impede Ukrainian forces. Zelensky advisor Mikhailo Podolyak called out Musk after a CNN report cited an excerpt of a forthcoming biography of Musk that said the armed submarine drones lost connectivity and washed ashore harmlessly. Podolyak claimed the interference led to the deaths of civilians. This is the price of a cocktail of ignorance and big ego. A Pentagon official defended the U.S. decision to supply Ukraine with depleted uranium munitions, which are capable of piercing armor, pushing back on claims from the Russian embassy in Washington that such weapons cause cancer. Even the IAEA has stated unequivocally that there is no proven link between DU exposure and increases in cancers or significant health or environmental impacts, Sabrina Singh, the Pentagon's deputy press secretary, said at a Thursday news briefing. World leaders are arriving in New Delhi for the Group of 20 Economic Summit, with the war in Ukraine taking center stage, Charles Michel, president of the European Council, wrote on social media. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said at a news conference that she will work to strengthen support for Ukraine at the summit, which begins Saturday, and that it is critical that we continue to provide timely economic assistance, Reuters reported. Battleground updates. Zelensky introduced his new defense minister, Rustem Umerov. In his nightly address, Zelensky described Umerov as a strong person who can reboot the work of the Ministry of Defense. As many as 90% of Ukrainian prisoners of war held by Russia have faced torture, rape, threats of sexual violence or other ill treatment, according to accusations leveled by Ukraine's Prosecutor General, Andriy Kostin, during a meeting with the UN Special Rapporteur on torture. A funeral was held for victims of a deadly Russian missile attack that hit a crowded market in Kostiantynivka in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region on Wednesday, killing 16 and wounding 33. The Associated Press reported. Those killed included Mykola and Natalia Shirai, a married couple in their 50s who were selling flowers at the time of the blast.